This is A Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, a place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat. Hey, welcome out, guys. This is Kiki with A Who All Gonna Be Their podcast, the place where you get to become an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat. Here in the studio, we have Eric and Tricie Joy. Tricie Joy. What was I about to call you?
Tricie
Joy.
Tricie Joy.
What in the world? Like, what am I doing?
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
That part.
Okay. No.
That part.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
How are you guys doing?
I'm a little under the weather, but I got my tea.
That brandy
What's
tea?
in this cup? Let's
I don't know, but I've been hitting these notes. So I got me a little I got me a little peach tea with caramel and a little of that. Hold on, let me tell you how this. So y'all know the regular sugar that you buy in a bag at the store? I don't know, just the regular plain
cane sugar,
right? Whatever it is. In Louisiana, they use pure like sugar, domino sugar. And so I be cracking up. Like when Steve be talking about like, well, my boyfriend, he be talking about, well, you know, when I grew up, we used to use domino sugar. You know, it's finer and it's better. I'm like, boy, if you don't drink this $2 sugar, I went to go find that domino sugar. It was like a box this big. I kid you not, and it was like $8.
I knew it.
Why domino sugar costs so much?
I don't know, but we about to get this 3-pound bag for $2.37.
Exactly.
And we gonna call it a goddamn day.
Oh my God.
Listen,
man.
Watch I haven't even tried it yet. Watch me try and I'll be like, dang, I gotta start buying this $8 sugar. Watch. I'm gonna buy it next week and I'm gonna give y'all a review.
I bet our listeners are probably like, why does Tricie talk about the cost of things
because I'm cheap
episode?
Because I want to, and they weren't even playing, but it'd be that way sometimes.
Listen, because that's her business.
Listen,
exactly. we in a recession, a pandemic, a monkeypox ism. I don't know.
Much. It's a lot.
It's a lot going on. All right.
And if you want to sit up here and talk about prices, you could talk about prices.
That's what we're gonna do.
Because this is your podcast.
Listen, is you see the name?
Period.
Right.
Listeners, audience, thank you guys so much for coming back to this episode. This is season 4, episode 3 of the pod, and this season we are covering the Challenge USA. So that's on the agenda today. But I do remember last episode, Tricie, you mentioned that you were gonna go see the movie Nope, child.
Nope.
So and it sounds like that movie came out. You go see it?
Yeah. Well, listen, I told y'all whether this movie was bad or not, I'm gonna tell y'all it was good. But I will say I actually really like this film. Okay. Now, when y'all go see, this is spoiler free. I'm not gonna give any spoilers out because it just came out, so I ain't gonna give y'all any spoilers.
You get 2 weeks before spoilers come out.
Yep. So basically, it's a sci-fi film, and if y'all have seen anything from Jordan Peele, y'all seen Get Out, y'all seen Us, y'all seen all the crazy stuff. You know, he's gonna have some kind of metaphor or something that's gonna make you think, or you be like, "What in the world? What is this doing in this movie?" You know, that's just how Jordan Peele works, right? I thought it was great. The review said that Keke Palmer stole the show. Keke Palmer stole the show, babe. When I tell you that girl be acting, she be acting.
It's that girl, Keke Keeper.
She do. Palmer. And Daniel was great. Daniel Kaluuya. I literally looked up how to say his name correctly because you gonna say my name right. You know what I'm saying?
And I was not far from it. Y'all tried to play
me. You was close. Yeah. Daniel Kaluuya is how you pronounce it.
We can't hear you. You muted. You're trying to talk.
Look, she said period.
Look, you got that period though.
I did.
Daniel Kaluuya. Look, you got it. But the movie overall is great. It does a lot of backstory. If you're not into sci-fi, you're not gonna like this movie. I'm just gonna tell you that. But if you're into the sci-fi and you like to see things that make you think, because I went home and I was just like, yeah. So my review of the movie, I give it an 8. It was great for me. I could even see myself. I'm one of those people. I do not like rewatching movies over and over. There are very few movies that I rewatch over, and I probably will rewatch it. Just be like, let me see what I missed. I thought it was great. It was a lot of metaphors in the film.
But people were saying that. I thought I saw it on Twitter, and people were saying that they need to go see the movie twice in order to understand it.
I'll go see it twice.
Do you feel like you need to see it twice though? Or you
got Do I need to? No. I think I need to go see it again just because it's a Jordan Peele movie and I'm gonna catch something that I missed. It's kind of like a Marvel film. Like those movies are 2.5 hours. This film was 2 hours. You gonna miss something. You know, there are little Easter eggs, and Jordan Peele does do that. He does put Easter eggs in his movies or whatever. So even like when I left, like I Googled like a couple of like, spoiler reviews, and I was like, yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's nice to see like other people's opinions and then go back and input it into the movie, and then you even get a different, outlook on the movie. But I definitely recommend it. There's not a lot of Black directors out there, so whatever, go out, support it, watch it.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm gonna contribute to this $44 million that he's already made.
Listen,
over the opening weekend. I will be contributing to this
because even like you said,
we need to support.
Yes, and like I've seen the mixed reviews too. Like I literally saw one today was with what's that brother that boxing dude that's always in controversy? Paul Logan or whichever one.
One of them Logans.
One of them Logans was like, oh, the movie was not good. X, Y, and Z. It's it's trash. X, Y, and somebody.
And then who are you?
They said, I know the person whose movies go straight to DVD ain't saying.
Listen.
Ooh.
If I got a Wikipedia what movie you been in, that means your reviews are irrelevant.
I didn't even know he was an actor.
I ain't even know he was in movies.
Me either.
So there you go.
There you have it.
That part.
Go see Nope.
See Nope. Yep. I'm gonna see Nope.
Y'all go see it and we're gonna talk about it. And I want to see
y'all
reviews. Nope is dope. Yep, for sure.
But Dope is a Nope. Nope is dope, but dope is a nope.
Eric, go ahead and swing us and catch us up on what happened on the challenge, bro. We go all day.
Okay, so this week's episode of the challenge, you guys, I'm just gonna be very candid with you guys. I was a tad distracted with family and everybody over at the house and whatnot, but I still watched it. However, I don't know if it was just me, but I kind of got this boring vibe.
It wasn't just you.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
It was y'all too?
It was very boring.
Okay.
It was a little bit.
And to top it off, TJ in the beginning sequence, he's like, why are you guys, it's so heavy. It feels so heavy in here. It's y'all, I've never seen y'all so down. And it just seemed like the atmosphere is heavy. I was like, yeah, because Tiffany's gone.
Period. The life of the party is out of the game. What do you expect, TJ?
They should be. And like he was like, it was just silent. So, anyways, they get new partners or whatever. And they keep going through this little montage of the. I don't want to see that every time. Y'all picking partners. Just pick these people's partners. Let us know who they are as they come on the screen. We don't need to see the whole. Oh, Oz's with this person and they're with this person.
Like we'll see it. Just come on.
But what is this with Ozza keep getting a black partner? She was partnered with Daniel this time. Danny?
She was with X first, right? No, she was with Kylan. And now X. Yeah.
And now Danny McCrae.
Yep.
Stay with a brother on her arm.
I ain't mad at
it. Were there any partnerships that surprised you? Or you were like, this is gonna be interesting?
Let me think.
Kiki don't know these people's names.
Who was Alyssa paired with?
She was with Tyson.
That was funny because
I
was cracking up. We were like, yeah, somebody was talking about I ran 2 miles. And she was like, bro, that was me.
Like, that was me.
And he looked at her like, that ain't nothing workout. Like, double down.
Look, he said what
he said. I said what I said.
I like Tyson, you know.
I hollered at that, man.
Tyson is funny. He was like, yep, 12 miles on a bike is not a workout. And then he was like, yeah, I meant what I said. It is not a workout. You didn't do much.
I don't know what his workout is, but walking up and down these stairs 20 times a day at my house is a workout. So
the way I would have been exhausted during this whole running back and forth.
That was a good comp, though.
Okay, these comps
have been eaten.
They're really layered. Okay, so this
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too, and it had some words again. So I love some. Not the type. I'm not a wordsmith when it comes to Wheel of Fortune. I ain't that good with phrases because they have to solve a
See,
phrase.
and I'm good at Wheel of Fortune, but I'm terrible at words. So this might have been the comp for me.
This was in your comp.
Yeah.
So what they had to do, they're all in their partnership. So what they had to do, one of them has to go run over far across this parking lot and grab these like metal beams and like their staircases and go back and stack them. So it's like a puzzle-ish, like go get all of these pieces and then build a stairway, right? The stairway to heaven, somebody said. And they got to go build the stairway to heaven. And then they go... And then one partner has to guess, like they have to go the letters and like they have to try to figure out this phrase. They all got this different phrase, and it's like hangman, TJ said. And so if you bring back your letters, you're like, all right, so I think it's an E. And if the E is up there, cool, you get your E's, you good to go. But while you doing this with the letters, your other partner is balancing this rod between their shoulder. They have to hold this big old long beam on this real thin ledge, and they have to balance it. And if you get a letter wrong, so you go up there and say A, and A is not up there, we add a sandbag to the side of what
5 pounds, if I'm not mistaken.
5 pounds.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And each time you get a letter wrong, there's another 5 pounds added. So you're gonna be up there like hangman for sure. And Jesus on the cross with your arms stretched out wide. Okay.
Eric, I can't stand you.
Not resurrection.
Oh man,
my goodness.
because that's how they gonna be, and they have to keep their balance with these things. And if you drop, you out. And so the first team to drop, you in elimination, and then the team that successfully completes their phrase first will be the winner. And everybody's kind of seems kind of even out. They all got the idea to do the RSTLNE, the RL Stein or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it worked out for some, but not so much for others, because James and them tried, him and Tasha, they were partners, and they tried that, and it didn't work. So she was the first one to get a sandbag. And as she's holding that, she put that, and Tasha's not no weak woman now, y'all. I didn't watch her season on Survivor, but she was winning comps on Survivor, and we know how difficult Survivor is. So she's not, just by the wayside, Love Island, I just been sipping on the beach type lady. Like she's pretty fit, but she could not handle the bag being added, unfortunately, and she dropped, meaning they would be in elimination. James, for the second week in a row, he will be at risk.
Ain't no grace and mercy, child. One drop, like that's it.
James is Amazing Race, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how many they have left? They only have 3 people left?
2 left.
Yeah.
2 now.
Kayla, Kayla and Leo.
Okay.
But
Eric, I hate to put a pin in this real quick. And now I'm thinking back to the episode you were asking about the people who are partnered together who kind of stuck out to you. DX and Shan, because he was low-key calling her slow. He was like, Shan is trying to put a circle hole into a circle.
Yeah, I was hollering.
A square hole.
She trying to put a circle into a square. What is she doing?
I'm weak.
He was so annoyed. I said, you know what? It was very comedic because he was super. You could tell he was annoyed for real that they were not doing well on that staircase.
Oh my goodness. I missed it. Like I said, I was so distracted, but that's hilarious. I did see them being partners. I remember them going off before, like, and they were having those conversations about, like, how can we move forward in the game and all that stuff like that. And I'm just like, here she go. Because he's aware of her little anthem.
Yes, and you saw they put it into the episode.
Indeed.
Doing that. Oh man. Okay, sorry for interrupting you, Jeff.
No, you're fine. So yeah, Tasha and James, they're out of the comp. And I was like, I felt bad because Tasha, like I said, I've never seen her season of Survivor, but she gave off sweet auntie vibes, like, your fave auntie, like she was just so sweet. And I was like, oh, Tasha's at risk. And I hope she stays because I like her, at least. So that was sad to see them fall. Because I was really hoping Ben or somebody or Sarah. I don't know why I can't stand them, but anyway.
The other Survivor players?
Yeah, most of them I can't stand. And Ben in that darn hat, I said, if he don't put that little cowboy hat down, looking like Van Helsing every time they walk in somewhere, he got that hat on. I'm so sick of it. But so it was, unfortunately, he was in the running to win this challenge. But Big Brother said not today, not so. So the pair of Kylan and Cangela, they won by like mere seconds, because as soon as Kylan figured out what the phrase was, being in his partner, I can't remember who his partner was, they figured out theirs, but Kylan and Angela won. So we're like, okay, Big Brother's in power. Let's see, shaking up things. Let's see how this is gonna go.
You know what I think? This is kind of off topic, but on topic. Angela, I think, was terrible to be casted on Big Brother, but she is made for the challenge. Angela is a natural athlete. She was boring. She just doesn't have the personality in the social game, I think, for Big Brother, which is why we call her couch, furniture, table, lamp, chair. Exactly.
But she's still cutthroat too. So
yes,
the challenge is good with
it's
that.
It's perfect, because all she has to do, like, she plans her who she wants to put up, and it's just quick. She ain't got no personality, so it's dry, it's ice, and it's quick. Challenge is definitely for her. I give her props.
I don't even remember why I didn't like her, because
she was boring.
She was boring.
That's
why I didn't like her.
She was very boring. She had no personality. Like, if I'm sitting here watching you on feeds for 10 hours and you done say 8 things, and you be like,
and they
go home. Low key can see Taylor actually playing the Challenge USA.
Oh yeah,
and probably doing okay.
Yes.
Because again, for that same kind of personality thing, because she's not really a bubbly personality, at least in the house.
Yeah.
But she's demonstrated that she can do things and do.
And you can tell she's competitive.
Oh yeah, she was pissed that the little buzzer thing. I did watch that little show to see what was the how it was going and whatnot. I watched a little bit of it, and I saw her buzzer, and she was holding a buzzer, and it slipped. She was pissed.
Yeah, I would have been too.
So I get it, and she ain't gotta worry about that on the challenge. So
she would be great. It's so funny they talked about the challenge the other day, but we'll get on that topic later.
So they win, and like you said, so Angela and Tyson, they immediately they act like they still partners. I ain't mad at it. They little duo, I'm kind of here for it. Tangela, is that how you would call them? It Tangela. But anyway, I don't know. But they already strategized. He knew he was safe. He was like, oh, Angela, she got power. I know I'm good. So I don't know what everybody's gonna do. And so I'm thinking, with Big Brother in power, y'all just lost the heavy hitter in Tiffany, the glue, as she has been dubbed. I'm thinking they finna to go swinging for the fences for who they put in. I know Tasha and James pretty weak-ish, but James is great socially, great strategically. And he did just win elimination, but looking at some of the other pairs, it's like, maybe they're not the strongest. So, but let's try to get out a big threat. That was not their plan. They decided they wanted to put in whoever was going to be the least, problematic for them, which I guess you do need to protect your game and whatnot. So they were centered around Cashew and Dominic.
The fact that you call...
I can't get this girl her real name.
You be calling her that like that's her name.
It's too close. Cache. Y'all know I don't like her. But we're not biased here. So Cache, her and Dominic were partners, and they were on the chopping block. But one thing that really stuck out for this episode for me in terms of Cache, she's still worried about Cinco, and I'm trying to figure out why you're worried about a man who hasn't said your name once this entire 3 episodes that we've seen, and your exes.
Right.
Like, I'm not understanding, Kiki.
I don't understand either.
And so I'm just like, oh, she's so annoying. I'm just whatever. And she, go ahead.
And it wasn't her. It was her partner. Was that the guy with the cowboy?
Dominic?
Hat?
No, that's Ben.
Oh, who was the one? And he was just like, oh, okay, it was Dominic. Yeah, it was like he was so annoyed at the fact that we're not here for Love Island. We don't care about your relationship. Yes. I don't care about none of this.
It's funny because she's so stuck on Love Island. She'd be like, yeah, me and the girls were cute and we're fun and you love us. Like, girl, you're not on Love Island no more.
Show, sis.
Yeah, she still is in that Love Island bag. And I'm like, get out of it.
And he was so upset. And I was upset for him because I don't care for Dominic because I don't know him. But I was like, thank you. You are not here to be on the beach and worry about who's going to fall in love. These getting doughy-eyed. And you're here to compete. We're here to win. We're here to fight to the death if need be. Like, and so their priorities just all mixed up and twisted. And I'm just annoyed with Love Island at this point. Except for Justine. I like Justine. I listened to her podcast with Tiffany and her explanation as to why she chose Tiffany and her reasoning how she's playing this game. And I respect Justine. She has a lot of respect from me. So forget Love Island, except for Cinco and Justine. Okay, that's all I got to say on that.
Cinco fine.
We didn't ask.
Think so?
Yeah, I think he's cute. I think he can pick up a lot of weight.
I don't.
Was
it you in the group chat? Tricie?
Yes.
It was like, how much can he lift?
No, I'm talking about Kylan.
Oh.
What was Kylan doing? I can't remember what it was that he was doing.
It was one of them because she was like, I wonder if he can lift 181 pounds.
Yes.
181. I said, Tricie, I know you're not 181 pounds. You better not.
Nah, I'm about 182 now. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what you can do. And he picking up 2 people. Come on. Let's see what you can do.
Oh my God. I can't.
The boy crazy talks in our group chat.
She be like fit right on there with Cache now.
Really?
Love Island.
Please. I'll be
from Love Island.
Listen, I got my wig on. It ain't coming off though. We ain't gonna stay on. I don't know what she be doing. She be out her goddamn mind.
Oh my.
Pulling my wig off on camera.
Oh my!
I know
God.
you lying.
You gonna stay in character, Tricie?
Yeah. It's gonna stay secured.
Because why would you do that? So y'all that don't know, so in Cache's season of Love Island, she didn't start out bald, because she wear that bald look.
She didn't start out bald.
She came on with a wig. And
she did.
She took it.
She snatched it off.
Like, I guess empower yourself, but it was just like the way she did it. It was just corny. That's what it was. Anyway, she purple headed and bald now, and I guess that's all that matters.
Her purple?
Is that purple?
Violet.
I thought it was like
lilac.
I thought it was white.
Yeah, me too. See,
I don't know. You asking the wrong person because we got what?
All glasses of okay, none of us.
You exactly what I was about to say. I was like, we all got
all of us here on this
panel. We got extra set of glasses.
Yes.
So we all wrong. Ain't no telling. Maybe it's just the light. But anyways, get back to the challenge. So, like I said, I don't really remember much of the politicking that was going around. I do know James again. He's trying to do what he does best and figure out what's going on. But I don't know correct me if I'm dead. Cache and Dominic volunteered to go in. I want to say they did, and they were being cocky.
I can't remember. I don't think so. But my memory is bad these days.
Because I thought somebody had said that.
I don't even know these people's names.
Somebody hit me. Yeah.
Maybe.
We gonna say yes.
Cover the challenge. I don't know not now name.
Except for the Big Brother people. That's it. That's it.
Except for Big Brother.
Because that's the only. Let's be honest. The only reason why we are watching this season like this is because of the cookout. So let's just keep it a stack for the audience.
That's all
we all
I know.
We not purposely.
I know the cookout, the picnic rejects, and Enzo. That's all I know.
Yeah, pretty much.
And 1 or 2 of them from Survivor.
The camp out, the 2 from the camp out.
Yep.
The camp out. Who? Darn David and.
No, Danny.
No, Danny.
Oh yeah,
and Shane.
I forgot David was on the show.
I was thinking about Camp Comeback.
Oh yeah, Camp Comeback too. And we got the camp out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
From Survivor.
So yeah, those were the only reason. Yeah.
So what was their challenge that they had to do when they went down?
So
I'm even trying to remember.
I know.
Oh, that was a good challenge.
So in the end, it was
crazy.
Kylan and Angela decided to send down Dominic and Cache to elimination against Tasha and James, which I was not mad about. I was like, oh yes, please take Cache out. I want her gone for how she did Tiffany. She needs to go. So I was really rooting for them to go. So you want to explain the challenge, Tiff? Tiff. Tricie.
So basically the challenge is somebody they put the women on the outside and they basically had to stack up a certain amount of stones. They had the men
14.
inside 14 pieces of stones. They had the men inside pretty much a glass enclosure, and they had to unhook these stones and throw them out to their partner or whatever to stack. And they basically just had to stack it up. It was a very simple comp.
Yeah.
They had to stack it up. But the catch to it is TJ released the lever and water was filling up in this glass.
Running out. No, it was running out.
Oh, was it running out? No, it's still up.
No. Because they were in there. They
had the water ran out into the.
Yeah, it was running out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because this you so right. I'm tripping because it was filled with water, so they had to go in and unclip and give them all the 14 pieces, all while making sure there's a tiny little hole at the bottom where you can stop the water. And basically there was a line at the very close to the bottom of the enclosure, and if the water got below that, then you're automatically out.
Yeah.
So basically, they were doing pretty good. They were stacking it up. But was it Dominic?
Yeah, he refused.
This man
he refused to plug the hole, right? Yes.
Completely forgot about plugging the hole. When I tell you that thing was going like this,
he chose not to. Because Cachet was like,
you think he did it on purpose?
Remember, Cachet was like, I think the strategy, we need to go in there, figure out a way to plug the hole. He's like, no, we ain't got to worry about that. And she was like, all right, I just want this to be known. If we don't make it out, that I tried to say that we need to do the plug.
So he was just being cocky and stupid.
Yes.
He was trying to mansplain some.
Yes.
And since he mansplained, he tried to stick with it.
TJ was like, what?
Yeah.
What? You didn't.
Like,
everybody was saying that. Everybody, all the Survivor people was like, he is an idiot. Dominic, what are you doing?
And you know what's funny to me? That should be very telling to them. So I don't know, you know how editing goes. So who knows, what got edited out. But wasn't nobody saying, Dominic, what the hole? Nobody. I'm like, do y'all realize people don't want y'all hurt? Y'all need to take account of that. But anyway, so Cachet, excuse me, Cachet ended up stacking it. And when I tell you she got that last egg with the hair, that was about a little second.
From the water running out.
Yes.
I'm talking about if it was a half a step longer,
you can't even see.
They would have been out.
You can't even see the line between my fingers. That's how close they were.
It was so close. They probably was under the line.
Right. That's why I said
that's how close it was.
I was about to say the same thing, Tricie. I'm like, for all we know, they was under that line.
Because I thought if it hit the line, because that water hit the line.
Oh, it definitely did.
And they should have been out, but for whatever reason,
they made it out, child. Barely.
They made it out.
And so
they
James,
made it out all right.
Barely.
So James and Tasha were eliminated, and as sad as I am to see James go, because I was rooting for him because he was a social force and strategic force in this game. But karma is that one word they always say. And it caught up to him, and unfortunately Tasha was just collateral damage. I don't know what she was doing with them stacking things, because they had plenty of time to stack, and I don't know what she was doing.
I'm gonna just say Tasha just lost their whole day for this.
She did.
Let's be real.
Balance and stacking just isn't her thing.
It's not exactly.
Well, she should have been in.
She should have had her behind.
She should have been in the tank.
Yeah, she should have been.
Right. Right. If you can't stack, if your hands ain't steady today,
please. Her behind would have been in there swallowing water. I don't know what's.
Because she's on Survivor. I feel like she should have did that, because that would have been more her element. I feel like.
Yeah.
Maybe she don't swim. No, because she on Survivor. She know how to swim. She should have been in that tank.
Yeah, they probably would have had a better chance.
Yeah, because James, I feel like he would be good at that balance. I feel like he would have been good at that. And he was talking about how he tried to plug the hole by sitting on it. He's like, bad idea. That hurt really bad.
I bet, because that water's probably.
Did anybody catch up to? It's out. James had put out some statement after the episode, after it aired, and I didn't catch it, but I saw a lot of people commenting on it, and I was wondering if y'all caught it.
What do you have to drop a statement about?
What did it say?
It was something about he was giving the backdrop or behind the scenes behind what led happened going to elimination. Mm-hmm.
Oh, did he?
Okay. I'm gonna find that and later on tonight, and I'll post it to our Twitter page.
Okay.
So y'all can catch up on that, since we don't have the information for y'all. But I'm posting on Twitter.
We're gonna go ahead.
Follow us on Twitter. Hey, who there?
And on Instagram.
And on Instagram. Hey, who there? Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
For commercial break.
I cannot with y'all. I hate y'all.
Do we know what's going on next episode?
I do know what's going on next episode.
Oh, let us know.
And
What's
I'm
gonna happen next
excited. Well, I can't tell y'all
What's
what's
gonna
going to happen. But I do know what's happening, and I'm excited for how it happens because of the spoilers.
So you know who going home.
I know who going home, and
Yeah.
I can't wait to report on it.
Ooh, I'm excited too.
I can't help but wait. I can't help but wait.
Stop.
I'm gonna get
I
the singing on her.
Is
But
that
yeah.
all? Is that all that was going on with the challenge? That's it.
Yeah, it was
Pretty
boring.
much.
I'm sorry, y'all. It was boring this time.
Yeah,
We didn't have
sorry.
much.
Maybe next episode we'll have a little bit more pizzazz to it, and we'll be able to talk about it in excitement. And
Oh,
I'm
it's gonna
thinking
be great.
Episode we will.
I think we're gonna have a wonderful episode.
Right.
Not that this one wasn't wonderful, but it was just like, you know, it was a little dry. So
Period.
I found James' Twitter. Let me see if I can find it real quick while I'm thinking about it. Any final thoughts though? Because I mean, like, I don't have anything else for the challenge.
I don't have no final thoughts. But I think Tricie has a completely different thought that's outside of the challenge. If we want to pass the mic to you, Tricie,
Y'all know I always
Pass the mic.
pass the peas like we used to do. Hey, y'all know I always go off topic and random at this point. Y'all know me. But I do want to talk about they released a trailer or a little snippet. It's not the official trailer yet, but they did give us a little sneak peek on Black Panther 2. Is there an official name for it? Or is it just Black Panther 2?
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Yes.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda forever and ever and ever.
Y'all, I don't know what's in this tea.
Forever and ever.
I promise. This is not a hot toddy. It's just peach tea.
Tricie got something in this tea. Now she's a vocalist.
It feel like it's a hot toddy on the cool.
Oh my
anyways,
goodness. When is it supposed to be coming out?
November the 11th, which I cannot wait. So they did release the trailer or a little snippet into what we will see, and of course the opening scenes is them paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, you know, in the film, and baby Angela Bassett giving her like, I am queen, my son.
I've lost my family.
I'm not gonna lie, I teared up. They was in the all white. Oh, Black people just look good in everything. I just gotta say that. Oh, they look good in everything. You know what I'm saying? And the melanin in the skin, and it definitely is given. We're gonna have some very strong, powerful women take the forefront in this film. There's some new characters that are gonna pop on the scene. But y'all, I'm just gonna tell y'all, at least I'm gonna guess the first 30 minutes we gonna be teared up, bringing tissues to the movies. Day. And just like y'all did for the first Black Panther, I want everybody, soon as them tickets, just like y'all was on at home on the couch like I was for Spider-Man and all the other movies getting them tickets, I want the seats filled out. I want everybody, black, white, brown, I don't care what color you is, especially Black people. I need y'all to get out there and support this film.
Are we going out in costume like they did last year?
I'm gonna have me a t-shirt.
They were in full costume last year.
I got a t-shirt.
They were what last episode?
I loved
it.
It was a sight to behold.
Child, the video.
It was a phenomenon.
Truly. I mean,
I can't wait.
They had the aunties and the uncles out in garbs.
Baby,
they had people that don't go to the movies. Oh, we got a little Black movie coming out. Okay, let me go. Don't you ain't Pearl ain't been to movies in 13 years, so she was just like, oh, let me go see this.
Don't know nothing about no Black Panther.
Don't know nothing. Don't know Marvel. Who? Nothing. But
probably sleep through the movie. But she was like, I saw it. I went to that Black Panther. Oh, on the phone that day. Girl, yeah, we went down there. We took them kids down there to the Black Panther. I don't know what it was, but yeah, we was out there.
But it was good. Yep. Shirley, it was good. It was good. You know?
We were thinking about taking them back next week. Y'all want to go with us?
But Ryan Coogler did it touched my heart, man. Ryan Coogler did a little, speech before he, dropped the trailer, and he basically said, before they were going over footage of Black Panther, they said if anybody has met Chadwick Boseman, the one thing about him, he has very, very big hands. He's like, I know it sounds funny, but he has very big hands, And when Chadwick gets excited, he'll grab your shoulder and he'll, you know, you know how like they squeeze you and get excited. He was just like, this scene. And I was a little sore for the whole day because I was like, dang, he really liked the movie, huh? It's like he was squeezing on him. And he's talking about as he was refilming, you know, going back and reviewing the stuff for, you know, Black Panther Wakanda Forever. He just like, man, he's like, I just felt him on my shoulder, you know, give me a little tug, baby.
That's so
I about
sad.
fell out, and I thought I felt him on my shoulder. I said, yeah. I'm gonna go see it, baby. When I tell you, I'm gonna support everything this man Ryan Coogler do, because that touched my heart. That touched my heart, you know. And it takes a lot, you know, for a director and an actor to just not only have a work relationship but a personal relationship. And you can tell like it choked him up. That was a personal relationship. And I think that just pretty much just goes to show the person that Chadwick Boseman was. He was not just an actor. He wasn't the stereotypical, you know, I'm better than everybody person. Everybody that talk about him like he's family. So we are definitely going to go support this movie 150%. And I cannot wait to talk about it.
November.
Yeah, November. November.
What do we say? November 11th?
11th.
11th, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. 11, 22. Ain't that funny? 11, 22, and 11,
I
22.
love that.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I
Can't
love
wait.
that. That was intentional. You can't tell me it wasn't.
It had
Oh,
to be.
probably.
Yes, that was very intentional, those dates.
I ain't mad at it. Go ahead.
Any other final thoughts, though, before we close out the show?
No, I mean, there were just a lot of Marvel announcements. That's about it. It was just a huge weekend for Marvel.
Oh, I am excited to see Captain. Spoiler alert, y'all should have been watched this by now. But Captain America has now became Falcon. And so Falcon is now
became
Captain America. So I am very, very excited. And just like we supported Black Panther, we're going to support the Black Captain America. And we're going to be out to see that. And that's coming out May 3rd of next summer. So we're going to be in the theaters supporting.
It won't be next summer either, child. It's going to be the summer after.
Oh, is it 2024? Oh, excuse me. 2024. We're going to be out there watching it and supporting it because how many movies do we see that's Black led? The number is slowly increasing, but it's slowly doing it.
Especially when it comes to superheroes.
Yes. Oh, yes. And so, and especially since losing Chadwick Boseman, like we have to support our Black superheroes. For our kids, for our children, for our childhood. Really,
absolutely.
I need to be like a real critic. Pay me.
Come on here. Secure the bag. Tricie J.
Rotten Tomatoes, call me.
Holla at your girl. Her ad is at Tricie J. We see it here on the screen.
Right affiliated with A.WAGBT gonna be their podcast.
Come on here.
Our critic section.
Right.
Yes, baby. I'm a movie connoisseur.
Well, thank you, Eric, for giving us our Challenge USA update. Thank you, Tricie J, for giving us our update on Marvel and superheroes. And it sounds like you have one more thing.
Yes, I always got one more thing, but I promise this is gonna be
another thing.
Our girl Issa got a new show coming out. It's called Rap SHIT. Y'all should go check it out. There are 2 episodes up on HBO. We're gonna let a couple episodes build up. These are short, quick episodes. They're like 30 minutes. I've already seen the first 2. I'm not gonna give my review of it until these 2 guys watch it.
Okay.
But y'all go check it out. Support our girl Issa.
Yes.
Simple as that.
And as you guys can hear, like we are at the whole point of this podcast is really to be a voice and
a spotlight.
Yes, a spotlight for
Black-led creativity,
Black-led shows, and Black
Hallelujah.
characters on television, and just speaking on these different things because we have not always had platforms like this to really provide our point of view. And so we're definitely going to sprinkle in some of those shows as we go along throughout our seasons here. So we thank you guys for keeping up with us and going through CBS television programming as well as other programming as we talk about it each week. We will see you next week. as we talk more about the Challenge USA and whatever else random Tricie J throws our way.
Who knows what we're gonna talk about next week? But it's gonna be something with me spending some kind of money. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh my God.
Mad about it.
Well, until next time.
Until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.